All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to take a look at these crypto markets as you come on to the live stream. If you'd like to say hello, let me know who you are, what part of the world you're tuning in from. We can welcome a couple of people. And of course, if you do have questions as I'm going through, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and X.com. So if you want market analysis like this in your inbox pretty much on the daily, you can go ahead and follow me on Facebook or X.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, we're going to jump right into this here. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see here. Trump. I saw one thing about it, James. I haven't looked into it. Unfortunately, it's nowhere that I'm trading right now, but you never know. Maybe they'll bring it over to Coinbase. We'll see. But good morning to you, sir. All right, Chris. Hello. Good to see you. Mike, good morning. All right, welcome, everybody. All right, let's get into this here. We're going to be looking at what's called the MA Momentum chart setup. It stands for Moving Average Momentum. If you are a member of iCoinPro, click on My iCoinPro Training, and then the Micro Profit System Part 3. You hit Go, and it's right here, MA Momentum. It's about a 40-minute training you can do at any point in your training while you're doing the one-week course, okay? Oh, nice, James. Good job, dude. So fun. Dex Screener. Oh, Dex Tools. Okay. Yeah, I know, man. There's some wild decentralized exchanges out there. Crazy stuff going on. Anyway, all right. So I want to take a look here at what's going on with Bitcoin. We're going to use this MA Momentum chart setup. And this setup, let's talk a little bit about this for people who are new. All right, so when you look at this chart, these green and red things here are called candles, okay? They are representative of the price and the price action of the asset that we're looking at. The one-day chart is what we're looking at. So every single one of these candles represents an entire day's worth of trading. These purple, maroon, yellow, green lines, etc. They are moving averages. So they are calculations of price going back in time. All right. And the way that they're done, we really don't even need to get into. We just need to know how to use them. But that's what those lines are there. And this shaded area is called a Bollinger Band. Okay. All right. So really quick educational thing for everybody looking at this. When the price action is trading above all of these moving averages, and in particular, it gets stuck above this light purple moving average. It's called the SMMA 7, smooth moving average 7. That indicates that the market is potentially turning bullish or building up bullish momentum. All right. Now, on the flip side, if the market is trading below all of these moving averages, and in particular gets stuck below this light purple moving average, that means that the market is building up potentially bearish momentum and can take a long time to process out all the sellers before we can return back to a positive trend. Again, in this case, the last time it was 429 bars, a little over a year ago, or a little over a year. So that was the last time when we had a bearish trend and things were stuck under all of these moving averages. Now, where are we right now? Well, we are battling with the top of this Bollinger Band. That's going to act as a resistance. We're now trading here right under 108, in that area. We got as high as 105,865. So what we're looking at right now is obviously the previous all-time high, about 108,353-ish, 108,000, we'll say. We need to get through 108,000, obviously, to keep this momentum going, okay? And we'll have to see if we can do it. And with volume, it'd be really good if it happens with a significant amount of volume. On the flip side, downside, we need to stay above 100K to keep everybody excited. If we lose 100K again, this could be considered a double top potentially by traders, which isn't awesome, right? They don't like that. That means that we tried to break through the new high and were rejected twice, which could send us down and backwards. The previous all-time high was about 76,000, which we broke through. So, again, this whole area from here all the way up through here, this whole area is a new potential trading range for the coin, right? We could trade, in this range for a long time before it can break out of it, a battle of buyers and sellers, or not. We could see with the inauguration on Monday, Trump coin. Anyway, we could see the market pump on Monday, or we could see a dump. So you never really know if it's going to be a continuation of trend with a news event like that, or if it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. So we'll figure that out. But hopefully for us, the way that we trade, we really don't care if we go to 200K or 2,000, because we're just going to keep printing money from this market forever with the system. We are, we'll just see what happens, but hopefully we'll have increased volatility. That is what we're hoping for. Okay. Increased volatility with volume is what produces the income for us trading with the system. So we'll just have to see what happens. So for right now, 108K-ish is the 108, 109 is the key upside resistance. Downside is obviously 100K. Below that, we got to stay above about 94,000, maybe 90. Yeah, about 95. So it's coming in, these markets like to keep the numbers kind of moving by 5,000, increments, it seems like, or around in those areas. So got to stay above that to keep us above all of these moving averages pretty well. And then, of course, if we lose 90,000 at any point, that could potentially be a trend change for a bit. Like, if it would be like, you can see here where, the market broke down, quickly returned back up. Here it tried to break down and quickly, went back up, tried to do it again, but set a higher low, and then it started to move up. So, if we get lower than 90, that wouldn't be great. And in particular, if we don't get a wicking like this, where you see this looks like a long wick on the candle, if it goes down and we get a solid body and then we trade sideways and then do another down, that could be a trend change time, right? That'll mean that we could be going, down for a bit. Whether or not it's the end of the bull market cycle, which we've been in this bull market cycle now, let's see, almost like 2 years or something like that, 737 days. So yeah, just like about 2 years, it could be the end of that trend for a while, and we could need to explore lower. So we'll just have to see what happens. Let's see here. James says that Trump is getting listed some other areas. Yes, down and up. That's what we love. Yes, sir. That is for sure. It is a real life money printer. Yep, since 2017. Had some bumps along the way, but boy, did we come out on top, James. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, awesome. So glad you're on here. James has been around. Actually, James and I have known each other for a long, long time. Long time. So, all right. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So let's keep an eye on 108, 109,000, 100K on the downside. And then we got 95 and 90. Okay. And we just got to take this one day at a time. Let's look at what's called longs and shorts. Longs and shorts are people betting that Bitcoin's going up or down, and usually with leverage. What leverage is where they're actually borrowing money. Okay. And when they're doing that, they're exaggerating their gains and their losses. So On Binance right now, we're pretty much even here, as long as somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going up with leverage. Usually shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, almost always with leverage. So we're kind of dead even. I mean, I'm not super concerned on these until they get over 70%. So, I mean, we can see some dynamic movement, but it's not like, technically speaking, not like March 12th, March 13th, 50% drop in a hurry, right? That was because of a long squeeze. Everybody was long, overconfident, and then the price started to slip down and everybody got liquidated that was long. So again, we'll just have to see how that works out. As far as current buddy coins that we want to look at, we definitely, let's see here, we're going to skip over these. We're going to go right to XCN. XCN did a crazy dip trade yesterday, a return of 58%. I don't know when that happened. I completely missed that. Maybe I was asleep. I'm not quite sure, but I know some of our traders caught it. They were talking about it, but that was crazy. I mean, literally the software found a trade, 55% potential trade in the space of 30 minutes. Only in crypto with the micro profit system are you going to find trades like that. That's just insane to me. So XCN definitely on the list. Great volume. I mean, the volume's enormous. Jeez, zooks. Wowzers. So yeah, really good volume. And more room. I mean, this coin's been all the way up to 0.1 cent. So people are probably going to start getting, they're seeing 10 cents. So they're just lumping their money in there kind of in a carefree way. So we'll see. But anyway, that's a good one. Definitely my top buddy coin for today. Swift coin as well. This one is moving very well. Did a nice dip sequence here with a 9% recovery. Another dip sequence with a good 6%. So we're getting some good movement here on this, some pretty good volume. So we'll definitely put that on there. Let's look at Giga. Oh gosh, Giga Chad. It's a meme coin. I mean, yep, it's got a little less volume. I mean, I'm not super excited about that. Let's see what Spell looks like. I'm not excited about that because that one's just so sketch. Wow, another 60% movement there. Spell looks pretty good too. I mean, we got a lot to choose from right now. So that's pretty exciting. Pepe is a little more boring. Nice 4% recovery there. But again, better volume, right? That one has held its volume a little bit better. But we're going to be focusing, me personally, on XCN, Swiftcoin, SWFT, and probably Spell. And again, things can change, right? If the software finds me something better or different, then the trackers will find that. And that's what's cool, is our software is like the all-seeing eye of crypto, right? We know what's happening, when it's happening, and our software finds it and pushes it right to our smartphone. And you can see, I want to remind people to clear your list. Okay, generally once every 24 hours, maybe a couple times a day, if it's a really active time. But when you do it, the software will just recrawl everything and bring you the freshest data and information. And you'll hear when this repopulates here, you'll hear my smartphone beep, and that means that we are, that it'll give me the notification that the trades have come in. There's the beep. There's the list fill out. You guys saw all that. That's how it works, and you can see it on my phone. Has everything in here. It says there's a blow up tracker alert for XCN, and there's several coins added to the spread tracker. That means that these are potential dips. My favorite tracker we have is the dump tracker, because that means that it's coins dumping potentially like XCN did yesterday, and we can get in on those when the pattern's there and trade them. All right, good morning, Terry. Yeah, that was a crazy looking trade. Love the software. Yeah, NCT has been so good. I know. I've been trading that. It's a little dead now, but that's how things work. Stuff rotates out. Now we've got, XCN, Swiftcoin, Spell, Giga. They're all rotating in. That's just how the program works. So That's what we do. We stick with where the party's at, right? We don't go off and go to a place that's boring and nobody's trading it. We want to be on the coins where there's a party and there's dynamic movement, good noisiness, great undulation up and down, and then we look for a pattern and crush it. All right, so that's everything I got for today, everybody. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, you can do our free boot camp. It takes you about 40 minutes. You can literally do it right after you jump off of this presentation here. You get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or send an email to support@icoinpro.com. We'll be happy to help you out and get you connected. All right. And if you want analysis like this to your inbox or push to your smartphone on the daily, just follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Couple more comments here. Louis, welcome. Glad to have you here. Chris, I want to join today and become an affiliate, but have no sponsor. Not sure where to go. Send an email to support@icoinpro.com. We'll check out, see if you're in the system or anything. Or we can, figure out if there's somebody in your area that you can potentially work with. All right. So send an email over there and we'll get you taken care of. Yes, James, I think I remember you saying that back in 2017 when I first commented that there's always another party. Just don't go where the party's over, stay where the party is. All right, Chris, you are welcome. All right, everybody, that's all I've got here. Again, I know. I feel like today is going to be a fun day, even though it's a weekend. It seems like there's definitely some good volatility on some of these coins. All right, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And let's see what's happening coming into Monday with the inauguration. Hopefully, we'll just have a really exciting, fun week to trade with lots of volatility. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.